Well, it's great to be back. You know, the guys had some time off, and coaches had some time off, and frankly, when you've been doing it as long as I have, to not be coaching in the fall was I was a little bit lost, like the players were. You know, we've seen the guys coming back. We kind of know what to expect from them. What's good is some of the guys that are coming back, I think, have improved. This freshman group is as talented as we've had in a while, I believe. And again, now we're able to get them back, and we're able to go for the next 3 weeks, and we're hoping we're going to accomplish a lot in that time frame. You know, I came to Syracuse and played for 4 years, and then Coach Simmons Jr. asked me, you know, what I was doing and what I'd be interested in staying on, and I've been here ever since. So it's great to come into work every day, and not to have practice made me you know, have an appreciation for what we were missing, and it was great to get the whistle back on and get back at it with the guys.
Their names define the sport of lacrosse at the highest level. 4 programs annually listed among the elite, linked not only by their past success, but by the expectations placed upon them.
So don't, for a second, doubt yourself. Just keep playing.
We have a long way to go, but it's paying attention to the details.
How great do you want to be?
Game time, it's in the bag, you better believe it. We all play for one reason, show out dominating this season. It's time, take that dub with us so we leaving. You not with us to the streets, and Braveheart turned it up for this season. Game time.
It's the season, 2018.
Game time.
The Syracuse Orange are back on the field after a mumps outbreak threatened to wipe out their fall ball. And for one of their freshman midfielders, getting the call from the Orange was a dream come true.
I was in shock, like Syracuse, because nobody from where I'm from plays D1 lacrosse. So I was just in shock. And when I came here and visited, I fell in love with the place. It was crazy to see the things in real life that you see on TV all the time. And I just loved it. And I was like, I really want to come here. Like, this is where I want to make my mark. I want to join the legacy, the tradition, and I just want to be here at Syracuse.
Dami's expectations are high, but it's his family which keeps him grounded.
Hi, Annie.
Hey, Ma. Hey, Ma.
Hi, Annie.
How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
Good.
You look all Syracuse right there.
Yeah, I am. My mom's, she's everything. She always has my back. She always keeps me straight and narrow. She always calling me. She's everything. She loves me, so I love my mom so much. It's getting kind of cold out
Is it
here.
still cold?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, just keep yourself warm, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
I'm looking forward to seeing you on
Looking
the
forward
field.
to seeing you too, Ma.
I love you so much.
Love you too.
Take care.
All right. Bye.
Bye.
It's crazy to think that I'm here at the big Syracuse University, watching it since I've been little on TV, watching games, Gary Gay, the Power, watching everything. I'm just so happy to be here. I love it here.
And while Dami hopes to begin his own legacy, when it comes to the word, there is only one name synonymous with the program: Simmons.
Our family legacy is well known. My grandfather was here first in the 20s. He played in the 20s, and so that's a long, long time to be involved in one program and one family name. And certainly, you know, my father played for his father, and I played for my father, and now my youngest son plays here, so he's the 4th generation of Simmons playing lacrosse.
You know, my brother and I going to the Dome, being on the sideline with my grandpa, and you know, my dad being on the staff. You know, we were always with him during games. So as long as I can remember, you know, we've always been on the sidelines in the Dome. You know, running around the house wearing shirts and whatnot. So it's been fun.
Senior was named head coach in 1931. He would lead the program until 1970, coaching 70 All-Americans. He passed the reins to his son, Roy Simmons Jr., who guided the program to new heights, capturing 6 national championships. By the time he retired in 1999, they had combined for 543 total victories and changed the landscape of the sport forever.
I think it really turned this town on its ear, you know, because there are no professional sports, so I think they really, really gathered behind the lacrosse program here. The people in the city love their team.
My grandpa doesn't live far away. He's right down the road, and he's the man. He's a special guy, and he's impacted so many people's lives.
As Ryan enters his final season, he knows there is something extra special given all that's come before.
The last name's important, and Syracuse and the color orange, it really hits home for me. I'm fortunate enough to wear 16 like my grandpa, my great-grandpa, my dad all wore.
This is his senior year and it's his last go, and he wanted to do nothing else other than to come to Syracuse to play lacrosse for his grandfather. He loves his grandfather a great deal, and he's realized that dream.
Kind of surreal and kind of humbles me to see what's come before me.
Down at Chapel Hill, a rare weekend off gives the players a chance to share breakfast together. On the menu, pancakes.
I think we got some scrambled eggs. What else? Some Aunt Jemima buttermilks. There's not a lot of time with the 6 a.m. practice right now to get together before that. Basically just grab and go with breakfast, but yeah, we love doing this stuff. I think the master chef would be Chuck over here, Charles Kelly. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, he's really good at cooking, but I think today he's playing Xbox a little too much to help us out, so I'm trying to work the knobs here. I seem like a rookie, but I'm not.
I don't really need this spoon anymore. Kind of would it be easier?
This is not too great to move around eggs. I think everything's going really well. We look good so far. I think we have great senior leadership, and that obviously helps the young guys. What do you guys think? Fall ball so far?
How's it going? Great. I can definitely echo this. It's been an adjustment getting up early. But we on Friday got some more energy out there. Coach Bresci brought some tunes out, so that was a lot of fun.
Yeah, that definitely helps us out.
Among them is Timmy Kelly, who hopes to add to his hardware this season.
So to start off, it's a picture of my little brother Yasu. He's adopted from Ethiopia, and it was pretty funny. We put it up there like 6 or 7 years ago. My older brother put it up there. It's one of the better pictures in the house. Coming in here, this is my room. This is where I played high school lacrosse. Played at Calvert Hall in Baltimore, Maryland. Then right here, this is my favorite picture. It's with me and my buddy Jack. He's my roommate. I had a pretty successful 2016 year. We won the national championship, and then 2 months later, we won the gold medal for the U19 world team. As you can tell, I'm a big Baltimore Ravens fan. So you got the Ravens and the flag right there. Maryland is definitely part of who I am, and I love it there. And so this is our national championship jersey. It's the jersey that we won in 2016 in. It was an unbelievable experience, something you dream of as a kid. As soon as you start picking up a stick or anything, you want to win that national championship. And so to get it done my freshman year was just an unbelievable experience. That being said, we're trying to get back there, and one's not enough, and we're trying to go for more.
Across town is a teammate in an entirely different situation. For Justin Anderson, the journey to this season began all the way in South America.
Originally, I was part of the 2014 class. I had always dreamt of serving a mission for my church. I'm a member of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, but I'd also had the dream to play Division I lacrosse. Going to Chile was an amazing experience for me to kind of separate myself from the world and focus on others. And that's exactly what I did for those 2 years. And while it was difficult not playing lacrosse for 2 years, I found so much joy in giving myself to others.
After returning to the States, signing with North Carolina, and getting married, Justin brings a level of maturity and perspective to the squad.
Because I served a mission, I can see that I very much appreciate the sport. For those 2 years, I brought my stick. The only thing I could do for those 2 years was a little bit of wall ball. And so it really makes you appreciate the love, basically the love for the game. Because all my life, since I was 5 years old, I played lacrosse. And so getting off my mission and having that stick back in my hand, it just feels so good. It feels so natural, and honestly, being here at the dream school that I've always wanted to be at has been wild, has been incredible, and the guys have been so supportive and have helped me get back into the best lacrosse that I want to play at.
Across town at Duke, there are no scrimmages against other teams that can be used as a measuring stick of their progress. Instead, it's an inner drive that Coach Danowski feels will push them to greatness in the spring.
We've done, the multiple day tournaments, we've done single games, but we found two things. We found
that you don't get 47 guys in one game. There's this eye about winning and being successful when you really just want to see people play. And then if you don't win, the guys on the team get bummed out. If you win, they get maybe a little bit cocky. And we found it hasn't hurt us because the focus is on fundamentals, was on creating a group dynamic and a team chemistry.
The highlights of the fall is the grind that it is, and going out there, and that's something that grows a team because we have to get through it together, and that's what makes our bond so close, because we work so hard out there and in the weight room that you eventually grow together and become that band of brothers that we are.
There's so many different little things going on right now that it's just a matter of figuring out who we are and a matter of doing it in a way that's like in a timely manner, I guess. So I think right now we're just focused on the little things every day, like getting faster, getting stronger, becoming closer as a team. Those are the kind of things that contribute to successful teams. So I think the importance is kind of put on that rather than playoffs right now.
I would say the identity for us is just trying to be blue collar, hard-working guys, just getting after it every day.
A couple of years ago, we came up with this really simple concept. Show up, do your best, care deeply about those around you, and pay attention to detail. If we could do those 4 things every day, that we're gonna be okay.
Meanwhile, at Ohio State, a trip to play the defending MLL champion Ohio Machine has the boys focused.
I just talked to a couple guys, man. Listen, go out there and be the best version of you. All right, that's not a mistake for the cross. We get that, right? But go out there and fly around. Get out there and load your hands. When there's a ground ball, you stiffen them up and you run through it, or you load it and you bring it down. All right, one or the other. Let's make sure we're doing a really good job with the basics today, okay? You drop a pass, doesn't go your way, man, get the next one. No doubt about that. We're good there. Just continue to fight. Stay in this thing. Let's have a lot of fun together. Let's see these silver helmets, these silver bullets flying around there together tonight. All right? Hands in here. Hey, hands in here. It's the 2018 squad right now, baby. All right, we're going out there together. Let's go out there, pick a fight, have some fun. All right, boom on 3. 1, 2, 3. Let's go get it, huh? Bam, bam, bam.
Against the defending MLL champions, it was the Buckeyes who came out firing.
Keep playing. Yeah, yeah. 2 minutes into the game when they're already stopping their feet and swinging their sticks. That's us. Load their hands. Great start. Okay, look like guys focused on their jobs, doing the little things. Spread them with loaded stands and look to get the ball indoors. All right, and don't be afraid to use your pipes.
The match gave Coach Myers a chance to look at some highly touted freshmen, among them Amare DeBerry from Calvert Hall.
Square him up, 20. Square that up, 20. Boom. Great job, man. Good job. Good job. All the way around. Good job.
Despite the machine not being at full strength, the experience put the Ohio State defense to the test.
Game time. It's in the bag, you better believe it. We all play for one reason. Show out dominating this season. It's time. Take that dub with us, so we leaving. You not with us in the streets, and Braveheart turn it up for this season. Game time.
Along the way, the lessons learned might be the most important of all. But in the end, youth was served as the Buckeyes' intensity and sharpshooting earned them a narrow victory. As the Duke Blue Devils, Syracuse Orange, Ohio State Buckeyes, and North Carolina Tar Heels wrap up fall ball, they have completed just the first step in an arduous journey towards the national championship. If the goal of fall ball was to learn their identity, each has taken major strides towards unveiling their true selves. Only time will tell whether the lessons learned in the fall will equate to becoming legends in the spring. Yet one thing is certain, the season is nearly upon us.
Header hustle on 3. 1, 2, 3. Header hustle. Watch your body.